One day, I got a phone call, 2 a.m. in the night. And I asked, who is this one calling? That one said, I'm a member of your church. I said, okay. What's your name? He announced it. Praise God. Say, you are John. The people, all the John in the Bible have definition. That's why they say John the Baptist. Your John have no definition. What are you doing in our church? Are you a member of any committee in the church? He says he's a member of the technical committee. He's one of those who join wire and make the loudspeaker to sound. And says, who is your unit leader? He said, my unit leader is Bode. I said, okay. Then he said something that I will not forget quickly. He said, sir, on the crusade ground one night, one bulb on the crusade ground 50 feet into the sky got burnt. And they needed a member of the committee to climb to go and change the bulb. And I offered to go and change it. And I carry a new bulb under my armpit. And I climbed all the way till I got 50 feet into the sky. On opening the box, I didn't know that bees have built their hive inside the box. So the moment I opened the box, bees came out and were stinging me all over. My unit leader was saying, come down, don't drop dead. And I said, no, sir, I will change the bulb. I will change the bulb, sir. If Baba Omolehin come and call a Bible passage and there is no light to read it, they will blame our unit, that our unit is not doing their work. In defense of my unit, in defense of my command, I'll change the bulb. Bees were stinging him. He run away from one sting, he run into another. And by the time he fixed the bulb, he removed the dead one and put it under his armpit and was hurrying down again. The lips were swollen, the ears were swollen, the nose everywhere was swollen, the face was swollen. And when I got to the crusade ground that night, I was told that we thank God today that somebody didn't drop dead from 50 feet because bees were stinging him. And we asked him to come down and he refused. He said he must change it. And he said if Baba Omolehin come and call a Bible passage and we can't have light to read, they will blame my department in defense of my unit, in defense of my command. I said, where is he? They said they have rushed him to the hospital. I said, thank God that he didn't drop dead. Now I know you. Why are you calling me, sir? He said, my wife screamed from the dream, hey! Mama said, and she was dead. I said, your wife is dead. He said, sir, my wife is dead. And I wrapped her. I carried her on my head over 3 miles. And I laid her in front of the altar where you preach. I told my wife, I said, I'm on my way to the crusade ground. My wife said, this is 2 a.m. I said, well, you didn't hear what he said. His wife is dead. And he could have access through service. You remember what the wife of the young prophet in 2 Kings chapter 4 said to Elisha? He said, thy servant, my husband, access through service. He said, your servant, my husband. The way I could, now there cried a certain woman of the wives of the sons of the prophets of Elisha saying, thy servant, my husband. The discussion here now, on another day, I will talk about him being my husband first. But what is at stake now is that he was your servant. He served you till he died. He never chose, he never stole offering. He obeyed. He said, your servant did fear the Lord. That's the report card. It says, through service. I got there, I saw the woman was wrapped in the wrapper with which she slept. They used that wrapper to wrap her. And they put her in front of the altar. They've trekked 3 miles. I wanted to pray. I didn't know what to say because I've never seen this type of thing before. And sometimes we face very intimidating circumstances and there is nowhere to hide. On a critical day when your call is being called upon, may your call answer. So I asked, what's her name? They wanted to announce Alice, Mary, Elizabeth. I said, no. I'm seeing home hand. What's her native name? The name they call her in the village. The husband said, Omolehin. I said, okay. Put my mouth in the ear. I knelt down by the woman, put my hand and said, Omolehin! And she turned and said, sir. I said, stand up. As she was getting up, the wrapper was losing. Then she used her hand to gather this, and I knew she was conscious. I took her by the hand. We were walking through the crusade ground. Initially, she was not stable, but when I saw that she was stable, I dropped the hand. And as I dropped the hand didn't go down, the hand went up. I was saying, thank you, Jesus. And I asked that we should pray before we go. 4 men brought her. I said, Omolehin, you pray. She said she had a dream. All the people who have died in their village many years ago, they were standing together, and there was a stream in between, and she was across the stream. And the leader among the dead was saying, come over here. Joe, body, come over here. I said, come over here. And she answered them, I said, I cannot come to you. You are dead. You are dead people. And their leader crossed the river and carried her and was going away. And suddenly I appeared and I asked him, where are you carrying my member to? Put her down. The role of a shepherd and the authority of the shepherd over his sheep. Where he was to pass, I put my member down. And when he refused to put my member down, 2 of us entered into a fight. And the fight was ongoing, till she had me call her. And she answered. David reported, he said, on my father's farm, a lion came to carry sheep. And I said, you don't come here to carry, don't come and steal sheep here. You have antelopes, you have buffaloes, you have all kinds of beasts, reindeer beasts. They're all for you in the bush there. I've never come there to contend with you over your allocation. Leave us here. Now he said, when the lion carried the lamb, he also hold it. There is the authority of the shepherd over the sheep. He said, when he rose up against me, he said, I smote him with bare hand. The bare hand of a shepherd on the day of defending the sheep is like a bomb, and he killed it. And it was as if a bear did not know the story of that farm, that you don't go there to steal sheep. And then a bear came on another day and strolled in the air and thought that this is where you come and steal sheep. He said, I stopped him. Do you know what is happening here tonight? I am here to stand as a shepherd. All those who have carried you and you are hanging their teeth, I will command them to put you down. Listen, there will be a spiritual warfare in this place tonight. This place will soon turn to a battleground. You will be restored. You will be delivered. You will soon be healed.